Trikonasana. So watch, I'm going to take the side edge of my mat, or the back edge of my mat with my heels. Keep listening, guys. So the heels of my feet are against the back edge of my mat, and that's what I'm going to use for measuring for Trikonasana. So once I get that, I step the feet out wide, and you don't have to have a block for this one either. You can use your hand or your shin bone. So I step my feet out wide, and I'll turn my toes in some. As I do that, I've got to do that same action of lifting my pubic bone up and bringing my posterior pelvis down. It's the same action. Y'all watch me for a moment. I'm going to bring my hands to my hips, lift my left heel up and take it out to the left. Now I want to keep that arch active on my left foot. Keep watching. I'll stand here for a moment and you can really feel that external rotation at the top of my upper left leg once I turned my toes in. And then I'll turn my right toes out to the right. Now here, watch. When I stretch my arms out, I want you guys to reach as if you're reaching for something that's maybe lying on the counter to your right. You're really stretch. Once you get the stretch and the bottom rib is open, turn the bottom rib forward. You can bring the hand to the block, or you can bring the hand to the shin bone here. But where we're working is this length in the bottom right rib, and the buttocks comes in, sacrum goes back. So lift your blocks up as much as you need to, but make sure that your feet, your heels are at the back edge of your mat. Now, turn your left toes in. Everyone do that. Left toes in. Left toes in. So you have to lift your left heel up and take it to your left. And then try to stand tall again. And see if you don't feel the external rotation at your upper left leg. Yes? I can't see anybody's faces, but just go like this. Yes, okay, good. All right, now your hands are at your hips, or maybe not. Maybe you're holding on to your block. Turn your right toes to the right. And let's see, line your outer right foot against the outer edge of your mat. So your outer right foot is against the outer edge of your yoga mat. So like this. That's where the outer right foot is. And instead of here, you want to really press it out and draw it down. Now look at your right kneecap. Make sure that it's rotated to your right. You can even use an L shape on your right hand here to draw externally. Like this. Stretch the outer right leg up and back towards your back heel. Now take your arms out. Yep. Look at your arms, make sure they're even, make sure you're reaching. Stretch out over your right leg as if you're reaching out to your right. And then bring your right hand down. It can come down to your ankle, your upper shin, or your block. Now look at your outer right foot here, guys, and make sure your outer right foot is pressing into the edge of your mat. Begin to turn your chest up. Take your hand, left hand to your sacrum, press in. Fingertips are facing the back heel. Press the sacrum in and try to draw the sacrum back towards the left heel. So fold. Check on your bottom right rib cage. Listen, guys, what I want you to do is your left outer rib, I want you to bring it straight down. Slowly. That's it. Now let your right arm get heavier. Let your good. Lisa, take your back leg back just a teeny bit. Good. Back leg goes back. Ananya, take your back leg back. Pat, if you've got room, separate your legs here. And you guys begin to turn your chest up. Once you bring your bottom in, bring your sitting bones in. It may take a moment. Take an exhalation. Now take your left arm up, fingers together. Bring your fingers together as you stretch up. Stretch. So some of the arms are like this. Reach up. Maybe you're going to touch the ceiling with your top arm. Great. Exhale, look down. Inhale, push into your block to come up. Pull through your back arm to come up. Perfect. Trikonasana is an excellent pose. And really what Trikonasana is meant to help with not only the joints, not only the ankles and the legs, the knees, and things of that nature, but Trikonasana really is to open up this space here at your sacrum. So you guys don't do anything before we switch sides, but watch. A lot of times when we take Trikonasana, from the back, it ends up kind of like this, like our bottom moves out and our torso goes forward. Trikonasana is always like you're between two pieces of glass. So the front of your body tucks in as well as your back body at the same time. So you're moving inward and out. You're folding horizontally in Trikonasana. So go to your other side. So your legs and your feet are apart, but they have to be more than here. So you step out pretty wide, and then hands to your hips. Lift your right heel up and really strongly move it out to the right, and then stand up tall again. And see if you can notice external rotation on your upper right leg. That's how you want your left leg to feel. Bend your knees, turn your left toes out to the left. Make sure your left knee lines up with the second and third toe, and that your outer left foot is against your mat. Now make sure that there's no space between your mat and the outer foot, that you're covering your mat with the outer left foot fully. I would not be able to see any space underneath your outer right foot, left foot. Stretch your arms out, but reach. Now reach out over your left leg. Reach as far as you can reach before you bring your hand down. Once you get as far as you can, let your left hand come down to your shin or your block. Good. If it's your block, you can bring the height of your block up so that you can work the ribs. So now, check your ribs. Check your ribs. If the outer left rib cage is concave, if your outer left rib here is concave, bring your outer right rib down towards your outer left rib. So if it's concave, that means that the ribs are not even. Even out your ribs and extend them to the side. Remember, it's a horizontal movement of your spine. Now, bring your hand to your back. Your top hand is at your hips, but bring your bottom in. Your two sitting bones, the middle of your buttocks, move in. Now, right hand can go to the sacrum. With your right hand, press in and stretch your fingertips back and down towards your back foot. Don't worry about your top arm yet. Just trying to get that length in the spine. Trying to open up the lower back, which the pose is designed to do. So feel your lower back stretch. Great. Now, rotate your chest up and open up the left side rib by bringing the outer right rib down. So one is convex, one is concave. Even them out. Even them out. Great, great, great. Take the top arm up. When you bring the top arm up, reach up. Reach up to separate your shoulder blades. Left and right shoulder blades separate. Great, great, great. And then with an exhalation of your breath, you can look down at your toes and come up. Push through your back foot to come up. Great. Great, great, great. And you can turn your toes to the center and then bring your feet